Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a beautiful princess named Aiko. Now, Aiko was no ordinary princess. She had a heart of gold and a spirit of adventure that yearned to explore the world beyond her castle walls. But alas, her overprotective father, the king, wouldn't allow her to leave. He kept her locked up in a tower, day in and day out, for her own safety, he said. But really, it was because he could unbear the thought of his precious daughter growing up and leaving him. Now, Princess Aiko wasn't one to sit around and wait for her happily ever after. While she dreamed of seeing the world, she also knew that her father Eshard was as hard as stone, and that he would never change. So when she turned 18, she decided it was time to take matters into her own hands. She packed a bag, donned a disguise, and snuck out of the castle under the cover of darkness. As she made her way through the forest, she heard a loud crash and turned to see a handsome young man with a broken leg. Without hesitation, Aiko rushed to his aid, helped him up, and carried him to a nearby village, where she learned that his name was Taro, and that he was a humble woodcutter. Despite their different backgrounds, they quickly fell in love and spent many happy years together exploring the forest, picking wild berries and just enjoying each other's company. One day, however, their idyllic life was shattered when a group of soldiers arrived at the village looking for the princess, who had stolen a magic amulet from the King S vault. And what did they see in the king's vault? The exact same amulet that the woodcutter had given to the princess as a gift. When Aiko realized that Taro had given her the amulet without knowing its significance, she understood that she had been nothing but a burden to him. Filled with guilt and despair, she fled into the forest, determined to return the amulet and set things right. When the soldiers found Aiko, they were about to arrest her when suddenly Taro appeared before them, shielding her with his own body. It didn't matter that he was just a simple woodcutter. He loved Aiko with all his heart and wasn't about to let anything happen to her. And when the soldiers saw the true extent of Taro's love for Aiko and realized that they had made a mistake, they released her without the amulet and begged for forgiveness. In the end, Aiko and Taro were able to live out the remainder of their days in peace, knowing that their love for each other was the most valuable treasure of all. And that's all for today. See you next time!